In the staging area, we've seen plenty of demonstrator students there, Kate, with signs. They're chanting. What's there where you are?
Well, the students, Kiba, continue to pour in from all over the state of California. I've got a very excited bunch behind me. Where are you guys from?
San Diego!
Students are all from the San Diego here to protest the rising costs of education. I know, Sharon, you asked me earlier if the students were organized, if they have leaders. They have been organizing this rally, this protest for about 8 months. They've got press packets printed out that they're handing to reporters. I've got Samar Najir here from UC San Diego.
That's right.
Samar, you've been working really hard on protesting. You want to make sure your message comes out clear.
Of course, and it's a very simple message. You cannot keep cutting the CCs, the CSUs, and the UCs. Students have had enough. You're breaking our backs. You're breaking our families' backs. We're all graduating with increasing debt. We've had enough. It's absolutely not okay, and it's time that the state acknowledges that.
And Samar, you're a senior. Let's talk about how much your costs have gone up at UCSD.
Yeah, so last year I was paying about $1,200 a month. This year I'm paying about $1,600 a month just for tuition. That doesn't include rent, that doesn't include price of books, that doesn't include food. I mean, there's some days where I can't even have more than one meal a day, and that's like standard procedure for a lot of students now, and it's not okay.
And you're a senior. I know you all are concerned about people who are currently freshmen or incoming freshmen.
I truly feel bad for freshmen. They couldn't have come to the UC at a worse time. I mean, there's proposals on the table now being discussed by the regents that might raise their tuition to $20,000 a year just for tuition. That doesn't include living expenses, and I can't even imagine what that's going to do to the state of California. I mean, people need to get up and wake up.
Now, you and about 50 other students have come up from UC San Diego. You've been here actually since Friday. What have you been up to all weekend?
Well, we've been training each other and preparing each other because after the march, we're going to be going into the Capitol and meeting with students from all the systems will be doing this. We're going to be meeting with the legislators and tell them we've had enough, and this is exactly why, and there's solutions on the table, and tell them which ones we support.
You've actually been studying how to lobby, correct?
Of course, meeting each other, and it's all student-run, and there's many bills on the table that could go through the legislature and get on the governor's desk that could really help us, and they really need to pass these laws, the speaker's proposal and a bunch of other ones. The millionaire tax, voters need to pass it.
Yeah, you can take a look right now. You can see the students are really starting to collect on one side of the park. They're cheering. It's been very peaceful and positive. A lot of smiling faces. I don't think the sunshine and the weather hurts this, by the way. They are going to head to the Capitol relatively shortly. Now, besides students just here on their own accord from campuses all over the state, we've got student volunteers. Kelsey and Christine are from UC Davis. Yeah. And who are you volunteering for?
We're volunteering with the Speaker of the Assembly, John Perez's office. He's got a bill called the Middle Class Scholarship, and we're trying to help collect petitions and support to find students and, parents, everyone.
We were looking over the bill. It's a state bill, and basically it would give scholarships to state college students between $4,000 and $8,000 a year, correct?
Yes. Yes, for the CSU and UC.
For families who make under $150,000?
Yeah, this would fill in the gap for people who don't necessarily qualify for Cal Grant but still can't afford college.
And from what I understand, guys, the money is coming from a tax loophole, a tax cut that out-of-state corporations get. I imagine your petition has been very popular this morning, Kelsey.
Yes, it has been. I've been flying through these petition papers, so it's been very successful.
And as a UC Davis student, I'm sure you feel the pinch, too.
I've felt the pinch for 4 years now, and my little brother's trying to transfer into a UC, and I'm really doing this for him because I'm graduating, but he's going to get another wave of fee increases if this doesn't go through.
Thank you so much, Kelsey and Christine. So, of course, we'll be continuing to cover this rally. Again, there's supposed to be about 10,000 students from community colleges, CSU and UC campuses all over the state. Spoken to a lot of kids, like I said, from Los Angeles, from San Diego, who are here, and they're going to head to the Capitol, where I know we've got Jeff this morning. Back to you guys.
Okay, thanks, Kate.